LA Lakers, 49-13 record, winners of 4 games straight. They included the best team in the East, in the Bucks, the biggest threat to the West, and the Clippers. Wait, let me say this, we're talking about a full, healthy, up to 100% speed Clippers team. The Lakers were absolutely victorious last week, going 3-0. The first team in the West to clinch to a playoff spot. As of Monday, the 9th, they have a 6.5. They have a lead on the second team in the West, which is the Clippers, 6.5 games ahead of the Clippers. And at this point in time, all the noise, the radio, all the chatter, nothing could have been louder between, you could not hear anything over between Laker nations and Laker haters. All the conversations between the LeBron James haters, the LeBron James fans, for really the lack of better words, because we really can't really say LeBron sexuals in here, no LeBron lovers, just doesn't sound right. So everything that's been happening over the last week or over the last couple of days have been LeBron the GOAT, LeBron this, LeBron that, and MVP LeBron, everything else. And yeah, so we're not going to talk about that. This is your Lakers nonsense report. Actually, we're going to talk a little bit about it, but what a week it was for the Lakers, what a week it was for LeBron James, what a week it was for Anthony Davis, 3 straight games for 30 points. People should be talking more about Anthony Davis because he beasted last week. This right here is your Lakers Nonsense Report, previewing the upcoming week for the Lakers. This is Nonsense Sports. Let's talk some Lakers nonsense. Plot. Real quick, just a quick little side note. Either by design or by chance or by whatever, but at least in the month of March, the Lakers have been at home or will be at home for 6 straight games by the end of the week, by the end of this week. And you can almost say they have not left the LA area at all. And the Lakers are taking full advantage of this whole little glitch or whatever's happening. They're taking full advantage of it because they're winning games and they just keep building and building on that impressive home record that they have going on. I just wanted just a quick side note, either by the sign or whatever else is. The Lakers are enjoying being at home. So yeah. So the Lakers are playing 3 games this week. It's going to be the Lakers, Nets, Rockets, and the Nuggets. We're going to be previewing all 3 of those games. The first game is, like I said, it was going to be Lakers versus Nets. This game will not be televised because I'm pretty sure that's completely entirely okay with everybody else's. The Lakers will face the Nets team that is going through a lot right now. Kyrie Irving is out for the season, and somehow while he was out for the season, he managed to get his job fired. And then he dropped subtle hints that he wants or is recruiting Tyronn Lue to be the next coach next season. So goodbye, Kenny Atkinson, who was the guy that KD went to the Nets for because he really liked the style of play and everything that was going on in there. So the reason why KD went to the Nets is one of the reasons was now gone. And okay, check it. Look, I'm not going to say that Kyrie Irving is cancer to a team, but it's like if it looks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, and Kyrie Irving is coming to your favorite team, to your favorite city, your team could be in trouble. Maybe the coach. I don't know. I'm just saying there might be a pattern somewhere around here. I just don't think that this is where the Nets picture themselves earlier in the season or even back in free agency the summer when they signed KD, when they signed Kyrie Irving, another great player in DeAndre Jordan. My bad. Bullshit. Yeah, DeAndre Jordan, like, why? I don't even understand why he made so much money. All he did was like, I'm not even going to say anything about DeAndre Jordan because seriously. But you know what? Here they are with the 7th seed in the playoffs, with the 7th seed playoff seed in the East, and working and doing a full 180 into tank territory with less than 20 games left to their season and trying to get back into the lottery. I don't even know what to say about the Nets right now. The Lakers, they lead the series 1-0. Last game, LeBron cut Kyrie Irving and the Nets for a triple-double. I hope this is going to be like a blowout game because I really want to see the Antetokounmpo brother play. I don't know why, but hey, maybe that's the reason why. I mean, they're making a big deal about him being the reason why Giannis comes over to the Lakers in a couple of years or next year. But honestly, I just want to see the guy play. Like what can the third Antetokounmpo brother do? We know the 4th one is pretty good, but now the 3rd one and the 2nd one, they need to step it up. Just saying. On Thursday night, the Lakers will play the small ball Rockets. This game will be televised on TNT, so we're back to watching the Lakers on TV. This should be a fun game, the last meeting between these two teams. This is the last meeting between these two teams, and also it's a tie series, and this is it. Whoever wins this game wins the series. The intensity should be pretty high for this game, especially since the Rockets did beat the Lakers the last time they were playing with their small ball lineups, but at the same time, the Rockets are starting out the week with a 4-game losing streak, but they are playing the Timberwolves, so that should be a tough game to lose for them. Like they got to try really hard to lose for the Timberwolves right now, but still. This should be it should be a pretty good game for them, and also a game that the Lakers should be going out and just have full head of steam. That should be going out into this game because the Rockets and their small ball, when they were first trying it out, they did beat the Lakers. And honestly, that was also like a long time ago. And it seems like at that point in time, it started out super duper fun. It was cool, small ball this, small ball that. Who needs a center? And they recently just lost 4 games straight. And only one of those teams had a winning record. And 3 of those teams were in the East. So, small ball, big problems. Now, if you ask me, who is to blame? Is it the James Harden struggles? Is it Russell Westbrook playing his best basketball, trying to keep this team afloat while still taking 98% of the heat for the lack of success? Or is it Mike D'Antoni's one-track mind that doesn't seem to figure it out or notice that the whole concept is burning down and he's doing nothing about it? Nothing's working. He's just like, oh yeah, we're going to keep walking into the fire. I'm going to take Mike D'Antoni's side. I think Mike D'Antoni's wrong in this one. Sorry, buddy. And it also doesn't help that somebody within the Rockets organizations were out there saying that we're afraid of the Warriors. Way to build confidence. Not just like now, but like, bruh, why? Why? The Lakers, for the last week, have been all about statement wins and beating playoff teams. So look for them to come out here and beat a Rockets team that it's still kind of a playoff team. In the standings, they're a playoff team. The NBA needs 8 teams to make it to the playoffs. The Rockets are just one of those teams. Whether they're playing like they're already a beaten team, like they already beat down everything else. Hey, the Rockets are a playoff team, and this should be a fun game. I do believe this is one game that like I keep saying this, but I do believe that this is the one game that the Lakers are going to come out full head of steam. They're going to come out full gear. It's going to rock the Rockets because, hey, small ball works once, not twice. Sorry, Brass. On to the final game of the week. The Lakers will face off the Nuggets on Sunday the 15th. This game will be televised on ESPN. In theory, this is the game that should have the most hyped on, and the Lakers should be the most concerned about because the Nuggets are fighting for between the second seed and the 4th seed in the West. They have a great record. They have a great team. They have Nikola. They have Jamal Murray. And the Nuggets are a really good team. Like I said, Jokic is a beast. Murray is also a beast. But unfortunately for the Nuggets, they suffer from that same thing that the Toronto Raptors suffer from. It's like, it doesn't really matter how well you do or what's your longest winning streak or how many triple doubles Jokic get and how many perfect games he has. Like this dude, there's some games out there that he gets a triple double without missing a shot. And they still suffer from this whole concept. It's called it doesn't matter what you do, you're not a championship threat. That's it. They're a good team with really, really good players. Maybe a start amongst them, Jokic, Murray, still trying to cross the line every now and then. But like, come on, like nobody sees the Nuggets as a real threat, just like nobody sees the Raptors as a real threat to the championship or even the conference finals. The Lakers lead the series 2-1, and if you ask me, the Nuggets are one team that could steal a game from this. Could steal a game from the Lakers and beat the Lakers this week. Still won't get very much recognition. They gotta keep on working, building their consistency with Jokic and develop Michael Porter Jr. into a star. That's their hope. And maybe sometime deep in the future, maybe the next 2 to 3 seasons, they might even compete in the conference finals. And that would be a successful season for the Nuggets. Good luck, guys. Good luck. Almost rooting for you guys, but not really. Kind of. Man, that was tough. Now, real quick, some nonsense predictions. The Lakers will play the Nets, the Rockets, and the Nuggets. The Lakers will go 3-0 this week. That is my prediction for the Lakers this week for Lakers nonsense. They will not lose a game till they play the Jazz in Utah, on a game that's not televised. But then they'll beat the Jazz the next game. When they play on ESPN a couple days later. The Lakers have momentum going on, and they also have this whole fiery concept of vengeance against teams that they lost previous games to. I mean, they beat the Bucks, they beat the Clippers, they beat the 76ers, regardless if it was without Ben Simmons, Josh Richardson, and like Joel Embiid. But they're beating teams that people were telling them that they were not beating early in the season, and that counts for a lot. AD and LeBron have been completely and entirely on fire. Kyle Kuzma has been stepping up into the first minute of the bench, being the Lakers' third star into the third option into it. And just the Lakers bench have been as consistent and as perfect as possible. And I'm not talking like a specific individual player. Like individually, they may not be very consistent, but as a whole production, they seem to figure it out. And you never know whether it's going to be Avery Bradley going out there for 20 points, Danny Green, Tyrese Caldwell-Pope out there shooting and making 5 threes in one game, Dwight Howard having a monster night on the glass, and he's getting himself a double-double. You never really know which one of the Lakers role players to attack. And like, for example, the Clippers, they know that Lou Williams is going to come out there and he's going to ball out every game. But with the Lakers, individually, they're so inconsistent, but as a whole, they're like a perfect match because one of them is going to go off. And that is, I mean, it goes up and down into it, but that is something that the Lakers have been benefiting from. All right, guys, so this has been your Lakers Nonsense Report. Leave a comment with your weekly predictions for the Lakers. Leave a comment letting me guys know what you guys want to talk about. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Nonsense Sports and Lakers Nonsense on Facebook. Thanks for supporting the nonsense. Shout out to the boy Anthony Schefter, LaJuan, aka 2K on the grind, and the rest of my YouTube family, always making me stay on my grind. This is your boy Francis Talks and Assess. Check me out on TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. Make your boy famous, all right? Let's get it.